Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. And our live game is Brazil against Germany. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Felipe is long and forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Podolski demanding a quick ball here. And it's Douglas Costa. Hoists it high. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
William showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find the runner. Shame it just couldn't be finished off.
Coutinho tries a through ball. Fernandinho.
Danilo has great prowess from such a distance and he can't be afforded that kind of room. I think it's asking for trouble. He must close that down.
The defence can get it clear, and back to base. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So what now? Who's going to make this theirs? Fernandinho. Well played, he saw that coming. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Now it's Muller, and it's Royce. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Thrust towards the front line. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Danilo with the ball through. Now the pass. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Podolski looking to penetrate opposition lines. Throw. Durham. Schweinsteiger goes on a charge down the left. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, look, it's always a tricky game to play in squeezing up and trying to catch the opposition offside, but that worked really well then.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Schweinsteiger. William doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Mats Hummels can hoist it clear. Douglas Costa. Brazil get it back again. Felipe. It's a good-looking cross. Fence has got rid of that. Fernandinho plays it out to the flank. Danilo is flagged offside. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Podolski. Looks like a good ball through. Schweinsteiger gets into some space. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Willian. Fernandinho played out to the wing. Managed to get it away. Douglas Costa. Mario Götze. Kroos. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. And the cutback, it's Muller! Oh, the ball's come loose! Strong punch. It's a loose ball. Willian with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good...
And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Germany take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standard.
And we've reached half-time.
Yeah, they're slightly lacking in the goal-scoring department, but they've played well overall. Just a bit unlucky, perhaps, to go in down at half-time. I think there's no reason for them not to bounce back.
The second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Toni Kroos. An accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
It'll be a throw-in. Passes it through. He's one-on-one! He's off on a marauding run. It's gone a long way up and away. Throw-in. Douglas Costa. And it's Neymar. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A real chance to break. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Muller delivers the ball. Keeper's ball. Hervedez cuts it out. Oh, good interception. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Neymar. It's on a plate. And in it goes.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Hervedez into opposition territory, looking to force his way through. Podolski with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way. Royce. Hit into the middle. Danilo pumps it forwards. Durm drives forward with purpose. David Luiz does well there, alert. Douglas Costa tries a long pass towards the front. William is being caught offside. Gross! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Douglas Costa plays a clever pass. Felipe. It's come loose. Schweinsteiger takes control of it and he's on the move. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Felipe. Danilo. Danger averted for now. Philippe Coutinho tries the route one option. Whipped in. He's there to get rid. Can he finish? Douglas Costa. Felipe. Just 5 minutes left. Shoots! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. All square again into the dying minutes. Tries a through ball. A chance! Neymar. Good clearance and very necessary. It's Fernandinho. Danilo. Durm does well to read it and intercepts. Boots it upfield. Chance to shoot! And the keeper turns it behind. Podolski! And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both... welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester United. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor, and that's heady praise indeed.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's Van der Wiel. Van der Wiel looking for options. This is promising. The defence can get it clear. Aim forward. Lucas Moura. Get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Rooney tries a long pass towards the front. Speculative strike. Well read, he sorted that out. He's not going to get that. Out wide now. Thiago Motta. Paris Saint-Germain looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Phil Jones does well to read it and intercepts. Matuidi. Paris Saint-Germain need to have a shot on target. Cavani. Matuidi. Chance! Verratti! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Juan Mata. Marco Verratti. It's got through. Marco Verratti is fouled. Van der Wiel with the ball through. Timely intervention. Lucas Moura. Schneiderlin gets it back. Marco Verratti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneiderlin pumps it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, that's a waste. Ashley Young hits it into the middle, thrust towards the front line. He hits it! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Chip through, good ball. Marcos Rojo gets it away. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fence has got rid of that. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Away from immediate danger. Marco Verratti tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. It's come loose. Is it out of harm's way? And it's Lucas Moura. He's away! Now the pass. And now they can launch a counter. Thiago Motta. Verratti. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic passes it through. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Ashley Young. And he's made certain that won't get through. And he's through on goal. Big chance, must be! The first 45 minutes are up. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Go again. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Rooney is flagged offside. Van der Wiel. Thiago Motta. And it's Verratti. Marcos Rojo positions himself well and cuts it out. Matuidi. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lucas Moura. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic tries the route one option. Lucas Moura is on his own. Oh, chance here! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Paris Saint-Germain break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Memphis Depay. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Repelled by the keeper. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the cross. It's a loose ball. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Rooney. Matuidi. Paris Saint-Germain haven't made a substitution yet. Looks like a good ball through. Matuidi hits it! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Thiago Motta. Matuidi. Tried to play it through.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Rooney, fine defending there. They scored early in the second half to give them a 1-0 lead. Lucas Moura looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Matuidi. Maxwell, who's going to make this theirs? Managed to get it away. And it's Cavani. It's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Matuidi. Matuidi.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Van der Veel looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Corner then. It's Matuidi! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he could have made the game safe and he converted that. Such a big disappointment.
Another piece of really good defending. And it's Cavani. Phil Jones tries running with the ball at his feet. Matuidi. Oh, good interception. Oh, great ball! He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match. Verratti. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Ibrahimovic, he's onside. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Thiago Motta. Now the pass. Face to face with the keeper, and they are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead, and they are... Goal! They are running riot here! All over in seconds. That's what they... And that's it. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.